CWatt.
You just gonna have your whole coochie out.
Mine?
Yeah, girl.
I have shorts on. Well, I'm wearing shorts because I have to ice my quad.
Go ahead. Let's start it off. Guys, welcome to the thing. Tabria got injured. I want to hear about it. My name is Mindy.
Oh, obviously I'm Tabria. And yeah, I told you I've been doing solid core and it's been great. I went to a class with Jess. I think I'm going to convince her to join. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I've just been so sore. Like, I've just been waiting for the soreness to go away. Mm-hmm. I've done 5 classes. I'm still sore.
Because you keep reactivating those muscles you never use.
I know. And I'm stretching, but I don't think I need to be doing just more intense recovery stuff, like get in the sauna, and that helps with soreness. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll try that.
That's a muscle recovery.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Well, literally, I was just going to sit down.
Wait. At field day?
No. I did this the day before here at home. Yeah. And I shouldn't have even played anything at field day because I know I exacerbated it. But I was leaning down, like standing in front of the couch and like putting my knee on the couch to like turn around and sit on my butt. And that's how I get on the couch all the time. But clearly, when my muscles are tight as fuck, I don't need to be doing that. And I just plopped down. And
ouch! You tore something real slightly.
I don't think I tore it. I just strained my muscle.
Damn.
And I was doing like all the little tests to determine like where it was or whatever. But I think it's just a mild muscle sprain or strain, whatever the fuck. But yeah. So now I'm icing and taking the week off from working out, which is so annoying.
Damn.
But I know.
Honestly, this was God's way of saying you recover by calming the fuck down. Who takes 5 solid core classes in a row?
I didn't do them in a row. I did them over 2 weeks.
How many days in between were you giving yourself a break?
At least 2 or 3. And then I would do like my other, like going to the gym in between. But I strategically make sure like whatever I'm working on in solid core, I'm not working that out the day before. You know, I know how to plan my workouts, but you're really working out shit you've never worked out before. It is so intense, and I'm just waiting to get used to it. But everybody says you never get used to it.
I'm not gonna lie, I really want to do it, but I need to not have a 9 to 5 when I do it. I could not imagine having to move around work.
Oh yeah, because you'll be looking like an old lady. That's all. Yeah.
Nah. And then having to also have the energy to go before or after work.
Oh yeah.
Nah. Like that's the kind of workout you do when you wake up on your own time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just saw people were going in on Dakota Johnson, because she did an interview, which, mind you, this question was shady as fuck. Mm-hmm. But they were like, "Oh, you're in your mid-30s. How do you manage to still look so young?"
I'm in my mid-30s.
Like what?
What are we talking about?
Okay. And so her response was, she sleeps 14 hours a night. And that's valid as fuck.
Yeah.
It's valid as fuck. But also, that is a luxury only allotted to the children of millionaires and millionaires themselves. Who the fuck can sleep 14 hours?
I can stay asleep for 14 hours, even if I try.
But it's the fact that you can. It's not about like the ability to. It's the fact that there is nothing pressing enough to make you wake up before that 14th hour.
14 hours is an insanely long time. She don't need to sleep that long.
It's the fact that she can.
I know, but
what? 14 hours of sleep? I can't. Oh my God. I woke up at 9:30 this morning, and that was a luxury. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ciao. Well, like I said, I went to field day. I don't know if I said that actually.
No, but one of our friends, she did an amazing field day here in LA. She had a
field day, and she's been asking us to come, and I was finally able to come. And it was really good, but I shouldn't have played. Like, I played kickball, and it was cute. You know, I got on base. That's all that matters. Mm-hmm. But I should not have done anything that day. So that's why I'm icing my leg here. But all this to say, it was like 50, maybe 60 group of 20s and 30s somethings out there, all black, like literally two white girls and maybe a couple Hispanic girls, but everybody else was black, right? And so after we played kickball, they was playing slip and slide. Like all the 20s were in the front playing on the slip and slide.
They were preparing to fuck tonight. Right. That's what was happening.
That's literally like when Devontae said, I feel like I'm watching Love Island right now. That's literally how I felt. Because you could just see who was trying to get on who, the girls, like how they was acting and stuff. It was cute. But anyway, I was with a girl in a sexy crowd. So we had all our lawn chairs propped up. I had my whole little setup.
Sunscreen applied.
Yes. But there was this old white man standing like on the path right where we were, watching us. I am not exaggerating when I say this, Mindy. Watching us for at least 45 minutes.
Shut up.
I'm not exaggerating.
Standing in place or sitting down?
He was standing just like that.
With his hands on his hips.
With his hands on his hips.
Oh, he was a Karen. He was upset that there was black joy.
I couldn't tell if he was upset or if he was enjoying it.
It was probably a little bit of both.
It was... And then he got closer and took his glasses off to get a better look.
Hell no. First of all, I love that you out here with your sun hat on, taking these covert pictures, bitch. Investigating. That's hilarious.
But that was really crazy. I'm like, back up, please.
No.
But yeah, overall, it was really fun. I'm trying to think, did I do anything else? I saw the Odyssey for a second time. I want to see Spider-Man. Spider-Man has almost grossed $1 billion in less than a week.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
I do want to talk about the Odyssey because I did see it as well.
Oh, you saw it. Did you like it? Clearly not.
Well, no. I enjoyed it, but I cannot lie. It felt like Christian conservative, what's the word I'm looking for? Propaganda. It like and I think it's because I'm so familiar with the story that they Christianified the entirety of that film. And they also whitewashed it to a level that I was not expecting. Like Caucasian whitewash. These are Greek people.
Yeah.
Why is anybody blonde? You know what I mean? It just, and even like in the garb, like, I don't know, the way the tale, instead of it becoming like a warning of ego and a warning of self, like, you know, the entire Odysseus was a story of self-undoing. And instead it became a tale of, yeah, you might do shitty things in the name of war, but don't worry, you can still win in the end.
I don't know if he won, though.
He did win. He didn't die. He got to sail off into the distance with his wife and live happily ever after. His son got to become
but he was
king.
exiled. He lost all of his men.
He was voluntarily exiled. And the fact that even his slaves awaited him. Like, we're literally, I don't know. It just felt kind of weird and icky to me. Like, the idea of your slaves being the only ones who are still out here, like, riding for you. Why the fuck would they be riding for you? They were your slaves. I don't know. It was very interesting. Like, I was like, okay. I thought that it was going to be more so like the actual, like, saga, where it's a majority of him suffering and him thinking back on all the poor choices that he made.
I think he definitely did that, though.
No, it didn't come across that way. It came across as still like a hero's tale. And that's not what the Odyssey was.
I didn't view him as a hero in the end.
He was a hero. He came through in a hood, dressed like an old man, did the little arrow thing, did the little bow thing. And then at the end of the day, it was still like, oh my God, praise God for Odysseus. All of his men died. Also, I don't like the fact that none of the women had stories of their own. All of their stories.
That's the biggest critique against Christopher Nolan. Always.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Like, even the fact that, like, the gods themselves really didn't play a role. Like, when you think of Calypso was not a magical, mythical being in that. They made her out to be just a regular woman who was giving him lotus leaf and created this, like, you know, amnesia or whatever. When you think about the way that who I thought was supposed to be Athena was showing up. It was Athena, but in the body and the face of one of the victims of Troy. And so it's like, okay, well, if the gods aren't even truly being venerated in this, who is being centered in this? And it's literally just Matt Damon.
I mean, he is the main character.
No, I know, but that, I don't know. I think that it felt like a loose representation of the Odyssey as opposed to being
it's not an accurate retelling at all. But it's his interpretation.
But his interpretation gives Christian down. I don't know. Like, I think that it was wonderfully shot. I think that, like, literally while I was sitting there, I was regurgitating all of the fun facts you gave me to Jade.
Oh my God.
Because it was really impressive. Yeah. Like, the puppet was impressive. Knowing that whirlpool was created by jet skis was impressive. Like, all of that was wonderfully done. But it just, I think that I'm just at a point where propaganda is so present everywhere that I refuse to praise it when I see it. You know what I mean?
I didn't take it as propaganda, but I also, when it comes to him not writing well for female characters, I feel like a lot of male directors don't do it well. And I don't know if I necessarily want them to write for female characters. I just want more female voices in the entertainment space to do that.
But if it feels like if you have this big of a budget to cast every Oscar-winning actor, you have enough budget to cast some female writers. Like, you could have elaborated on certain stories or certain character. You know what I mean? Like, he could have easily developed the wife's character a little bit more. We could have easily developed Helen of Troy's character a little bit more. Like, there are just so many people. We didn't know what Calypso was doing before or after Matt Damon was with her. Or Odysseus was with her. Like, none of these characters got a true, like, storyline. Even in taking into consideration the character Edward Cullen. What is his real fucking name?
Tell me what
Twilight.
he was doing. Oh, Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh my God.
Even the character that Robert Pattinson played, he had a really big role, and we did not get to see what created this bitterness within him. We didn't get to see anything aside from the moment that Odysseus meets him. That's it. And so it's like, why would you set up your younger brother? How, like, why would you do that? There was a 3-hour film. There was enough space to create these narratives. And I think that that's what annoyed me. He was the only character that was fully formed.
I feel that.
You know?
It didn't bother me at all, though.
Like, even Agamemnon, we need to know why. Why did you have all these people go on this, war? Like, why would you have an entire army sit on a beach for 10 years? Why don't we know the backstory of that? All we know is when Odysseus was tapped to go. We need to know why Helen of Troy was the face that launched 1,000 ships. Why? None of that was touched on. The entire story was only focused on Odysseus and his perception without it even giving any background. I don't think that the story was
fully developed.
Yeah, fully developed. But I think that it was beautifully shot. But it just left me wanting a little bit more.
Agree to disagree. I felt complete. I love Cersei in it too. I would love to see a spinoff of her story.
Which one was Cersei?
The woman at the top who turned him into pigs.
Oh no, for sure. But even that, like, I don't know. Like, I thought that was probably the most compelling. But even with, like, the Cyclops and saying that's the son of Poseidon, in the Odyssey, it explains the connection and why Poseidon would want revenge for this outcasted child of his. We don't get any of that info. It's just, ooh, this person, there goes a monster. You shot him in the eye. Poseidon is going to punish you now and try to kill you for the next 5 years.
Yeah, they said he was the son of Poseidon, so you just assume, oh, he's pissed you hurt his son.
But the thing is, his son was literally exiled. We need to know, like, there's a massive backstory.
Well,
like, I don't know.
We didn't have 8 hours to do all that. Mindy.
No, but that's something that could have come across in dialogue. Like, even his, like, right hand, we don't get any background to that story. And there's a massive background to that story. Why don't we have it? Like that was his ace. You know what I mean? Like, and the fact that I think that it didn't hit as hard when he turned his back on him. That was a pivotal moment where your ace said, you know what? We don't want to go with you. Actually, and this is a man who would have followed you to his death. Why don't we have any backstory? It's fine. We don't need to. This episode is not about the Odyssey, but I feel like it just disappointed me a little bit. But overall, I think that people should go see it. I will say, maybe I'm just dumb and my memory is terrible, but I truly have no detailed recollection of the Odyssey. I read it once in high school. We did a paper on it, and that was it. Yeah. Well, that's not my most memorable book from thing that I read or studied in high school whatsoever. And so I think because I truly had no preconceived notion of the story, I just knew, oh, man's on his journey. Yeah. You know, getting back to his family, and that's it. So I just took it for face value for what it was. But everybody, like, and I don't know. I can't tell if people are just being performative or not, but everybody is so upset that it's not like an exact retelling of it. It's because the story is a story about morality and it's about ego. Like the core of the story is gone. Where he's supposed, like literally, he is basically punished for the rest of his life. And it doesn't read that way. It reads like you still got to come in at the last minute, save your, you know what I mean? Like it's about breaking a man's ego. I still felt like he went through great suffering though. He was gone for 20 years. I understand, but the amount of, they didn't even really explain how many people died at Troy. It was a mass slaughtering and it was under his rule. You don't think that came across when he went through because in it they made it seem like he was having regrets in that moment. That's not how it was in the book. In the book, he's essentially it's like, imagine it's the tale of the nigga who's in charge of ICE. In the moment when you are separating families, shooting people down the streets, you're not looking around like, oh, what am I doing? He was in it in the story. He was actually in it. And there was no remorse that came into play until the punishments began. And so in the story, they're making it seem like he's always been this man with a heart of gold. And all he wanted to do was, you know, get this big, great feat for his king. And he just ended up getting sucked into this like harmful situation where it's his men that were doing the most. It's his men that were out here raping women and pillaging. No, that's not the story. The story is you did that shit. And then the gods punished you for it. It's fine. Listen, we've been talking about this shit for 20 minutes. It's okay. We can move along. Aside from that, what else happened to me this week? You know, today I've been dealing with a lot of, I've had two distinct situations where I almost piped the fuck up on behalf of somebody black because y'all are out here tripping. I went to the post office. I hate it there. Yeah, the post office is 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Okay. AC not on. It's almost 100 degrees in LA. There is one window open. Every worker there. Why is there always just one? Listen. There's always just one person working at the post office. Listen, every worker there is black, right? Which is per usual in LA. There's one window open. It's black lady, boho braids, queen, doing her thing. At the end, there's another black woman, hijab, on her phone, clearly looking like she's on a break. She's like eating a lollipop, doing her thing off to the side. There's not a computer in front of her. She's just sitting there, right? There's another black woman who's like going back and forth, bringing packages, but it's just the three of them. I don't see nobody else. Okay. The line is wrapped around and it's out the door. I get in the line. I'm sitting there. I'm on my business. I'm in there for less than 30 seconds and a woman loses her shit. Full-blown Karen mode. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, open up another goddamn window. Oh my God. Loses her shit. Open up another goddamn window. You're not even doing shit. And what is she doing over there? Eating a fucking lollipop? Literally loses her shit. Drops her package on the ground. Nobody says anything. I'm looking at her, and in my mind, I was like, you cuss at one of these black ladies one more time, bitch, I'm finna step in. I'm the only other black person in this goddamn line. Okay? You know the neighborhood I live in. Everybody in that bitch is old and Jewish, right? Mm-hmm. So the boho braids, she pipes up and she's like, listen, ma'am, if we could open up another window, I would open up another window. I am so sorry, but we are going to need your patience, right? Calm it down. She literally is like, she turns around to everybody. It's just a room full of white people. And she's like, I'm so sorry. It's just extremely hot. I'm very frustrated at the incompetency in this place right now. This is fucking ridiculous. Why have I been in line for 20 minutes and I'm probably gonna be in line for 40 more? I have things to do with my day. And she's like looking at everybody, apologizing, whatever. Nobody says anything, right? A man comes, another man, older, same archetype of person. He pipes up. He's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? Starts going off again. She joins in because now she got somebody else who's doing the same thing he doing. They both start double teaming on hijab lady, right? And they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so she literally goes, I'm on my fucking break. She's like, I'm on my break. She's like, you see me, I'm eating a lollipop because I'm on my break. And then they're like, well, why are you taking a break out here? You're just sitting here staring at us suffer. Go in the back. Don't y'all have a break room? And she said, I can do whatever I want to do. I'm on my break. So how about you shut your mouth? She's like, you're going to tell me to shut my mouth? I started recording. I started recording. I sent Jada a voice note and I texted her. I sent it to her. I texted after I said, babe, just letting you know, if they keep yelling at this lady, I'm finna join in. Send. Because you're not about to sit here and disrespect.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the vitriol in which they were speaking to her, it was giving Muslims versus Jews.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all are being so aggressive right now. It's two motherfuckers here. Mm-hmm. Even if she opened up a second window, y'all still gonna be in line. It's about 15 of us waiting. What do you... Calm down. And I was like, in my mind, it's 2 + 2 = 3. Mm-hmm. I know that's not correct math or whatever. She's clearly sitting out here because it's sweltering hot in this bitch. They got fans going. If it's hot out front where the door is, imagine how hot it is in the back where they probably have them eating their lunch. Let's be fucking for real.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my God. They calmed down eventually because I started giving everybody dirty ass looks. The fuck? And eventually another lady who clearly just got off her break, sweat dripping down her brow, came, opened up a window. And now it's 2 windows. And they're like, it's about damn time.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I leave there. I go to a supercharger to charge my car because I knew I had to drive out here and I was on literally 0. Driving to Long Beach was insane. In my car, insane. I literally had like 9 miles left on my car. So I had to go to a supercharger. I do that. I'm in and out. I pull back up to my place. I park. I live in a very residential area. It's 4 teenage boys dressed in all black hoodies and like baggy jeans, very like alt urban, right? One monoracial black boy. Another boy, I think 2 of them looked Latino and then one of them was white, right? I pull up, I park. I was ignoring them. And then I see they're actually arguing, right? Mm-hmm. And so they're arguing. One of them's like on their bike. The black boy's standing there. And the one on his bike is like, stop. You know, you stop me both your feet on the bike or whatever. He's like holding up with his legs, but his hands are like in this boy's face or whatever. And so the boy's like, I said, leave me the fuck alone. Like, why the fuck you arguing me? Like, leave me alone. God damn, nigga, leave me alone. And so the Hispanic boy turns to him and he's like, I said, what the fuck you want to do, nigga? What the fuck you want to do, nigga? And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, Lord. So what happened?
I stood there on my stoop. I had my hand on the door. And I leaned all the way over and I'm just staring at these boys. And literally in my head, I was like, say it one more time and I'm finna intervene. I was like, Mindy, this is the auntie in you. I said, you are an old bitch now. Because the way I was standing there, because I wanted him to say it one more time so I could say, hey. I'm making direct eye contact with all these boys. Direct. They scurried off. Still arguing like under their breath, scurried off. And I literally was like, you deserve better. Because, you know, it gave like they were arguing, but they friends. Because they were all the same theme.
Yeah.
The only black boy in this group. You stop. Have we not learned anything?
I mean, with two Hispanic boys, I wouldn't feel
two Hispanic
as much
boys
of a
that
way.
are calling you nigga.
I was going to say, who was saying that? But that's LA. I hate that, but they do that here.
Oh
it's
my
annoying.
God. It genuinely... I was like, what is happening right now?
Mm-hmm.
Is the Lord setting me up to catch a charge? God forbid. I mean,
no.
But like, what? Oh my God. The amount of agitation I felt in my chest. Oof. It was bad. Anyway, that's been my week. We had a party. It was fantastic.
Oh, on Saturday?
Yes, it was great. It was an amazing turnout. The girls... Oh my God. Real quick. And then we can move on. Party starts at 10.
Mm-hmm.
I get there early around 9:15 because we're doing like some extra promo because the year anniversary is next month. So I had like asked a few people to show up early. I had Jay come out with her camera. We like film people talking about the party. We're doing a little thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It starts getting closer to 10 and I'm like, damn, where the DJ at? Right? Because usually DJs pull up around like 9:50, like 9:45. They really want to be early because you start spinning at 10.
Yeah.
Right? My homegirl that I throw the party with, she shows up and she's one that books DJs. I'm like, hey, where's she at? She's like, girl, I've been hitting her up. I don't know. Our homegirl was closing the party. And by the grace of God, she shows up at like 10:05. And she literally says she showed up early because she had just did the Renaissance party the night before. Mm-hmm. And she was up till 3 a.m. And she was like, she was so tired. She knew if she stayed home, she was going to fall asleep. And she didn't want to fall asleep and miss the gig because her on time is midnight. Right? So she just came early to like catch a vibe and just like hang out. The first DJ never showed up. And so our friend, Rose God, DJ Rose God, love her to death, DJ'd the entire party for 4 fucking hours. 4 hours on a system that she only had 2 hours worth of music on. I'm talking live mixing, leaning over Mindy. What should I play next? Mindy, between these two songs, what do you think I should play? Downloading them off YouTube live, spinning it next.
Oh my gosh.
I literally was like, I've never been so impressed with a human being. Not never, but I'm so impressed with you.
Where the fuck was the other DJ?
I'm not going to say because I don't know. We don't have an answer. And so I don't want to
Really?
speculate. Yeah. Like she didn't give us a clear answer. She literally sent a message and said that she was spinning at a festival earlier that day. And she was like, she was running late, but she sent that message at like 9:50 and she didn't pull up to the party till 12:30 p.m. And then was like, do y'all want me to get on? Absolutely not.
No, I don't.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm not going to talk shit. It's fine. Like, I know things happen, but I hate when people bullshit. You could have easily said something.
Yeah, give you a heads up.
That's it. Like, imagine if the closer was not our homie.
Right.
And if she didn't just miraculously show up early.
What would you have done?
Literally,
you Spotify playlist? Like,
honestly, I would have been reaching out to every single DJ I know. Like, please, can you get here in 10 minutes? Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. She DJed for 4 hours after already being tired from the night before. And when I tell you, ate that shit up. The girls were losing their mind.
That's wild.
It was an amazing set. I told her, firstborn child, I will name them Rose.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I hate that I forgot about her Renaissance set. I genuinely wanted to go. But...
It was really good. I didn't go, but it was amazing. It's always amazing. Mm-hmm. You've never been to one, huh?
No.
Oh my God. It's always so much fun because it's nothing but girls and gays. And it's just singing and dancing.
And I know I'll know
night.
Every song.
No, everybody
dream.
knows every song. And every time you go, people come in full costume.
Yeah.
And so you'll have different iterations of different like tour fits. And then people now are throwing in like Cowboy Carter and like vintage Beyonce looks. It's literally like a Beyonce stan fest. It's such a good time because it's just scream singing the whole night.
I love that.
And the entire, even though it's a Renaissance party, the build up until about midnight is just all Beyonce music.
Yeah.
And then at midnight they play the entire album, and then they close out with like more Beyonce music.
That's so cool.
It's a vibe. Honestly, Rose
That's
God's
like
a
the
genius.
perfect album to do that too.
Yes, she's a genius.
Yeah.
Genius event.
I need her to do that again.
I think she's taking a break from it, but when she does do one again, I will let you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Honestly.
What?
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
What?
Nah, you don't need to know. I got it though.
Why can't I know?
Because it's for you.
I don't want a birthday party theme, nothing.
Why not?
No, I'd rather just
Intimate.
attend.
No, an intimate birthday. Yes.
No.
Why
no.
not?
That's not what I want to do for my birthday. That's
You're
just
gonna
for
be
a
there
night
anyway.
out.
It's the same thing. You have a night out for your
No.
birthday week.
I don't want to spend my birthday on a night out.
Girl,
I
could be the
want
week
pure
before.
relaxation.
Week before. You know, it's fine. The thing is, this is why I didn't want to tell you, because I knew you were going to say some shit like that. But don't worry. I'm still doing it. And the thing is, Tabria will say this, and I would never have it on your actual birthday, because I know you don't want to do shit. But it will be around the week of your birthday, and you will enjoy the fuck out of it. I promise you will. We're going to do it in a very small space. Invite 70 of your closest friends and family members, and turn the fuck up.
I don't like being the center of attention in a large crowd.
You won't be. It's going to be a Beyonce themed party. Everybody's going to be singing. You think people are going to be looking at you waiting for you to mouth the words? No.
If it's for Tabria's birthday, if you don't put that on the invite, then yeah.
No, it'll be for Tabria's birthday, but it'll just be a party. People don't, it is not one of those things where people just gawk at you.
Okay.
Girl, when's the last time you had a birthday party? When you was 10?
No, when y'all threw it for, I don't know.
But that's different. That was a house party.
Yeah.
I mean, at a venue, girl, we gonna stop talking about it because it's happening. Prepare yourself. It's fine. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm really excited. Oh, yay! Yay!
I'd rather just go to the event. But
I don't think she's doing them anymore. I think she retired it, this one.
It's not like a yearly thing?
No, she just would do it whenever she felt like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe for Act 3. She'll do it for Act 3. And I feel like that'll be a good album.
For sure. But don't worry, because regardless whether she does it or not.
Oh my God.
Regardless.
I mean, if she's actually retiring it, then yeah, I would want that.
I don't care if she is or if she isn't. It's happening. I've never had to force somebody to enjoy something nice.
Some people just don't like parties.
If you were to ever enjoy a party, it would be this party. It's
Yes.
Beyonce all night, and no one's making you throw ass. It's literally just a friendly two-step party, a body roll party. It's the girls and the gays. That's it. You could break out in your routine if you want to. It'd be like My Super Sweet 16.
Oh my gosh. Fine, I suppose.
Okay.
Just convince her to do another one.
Okay, girl.
Okay, let's get into the news. I'm going to breeze through a couple stories and then I'll end on one that we skipped out last week. So, the first Patriot Games are happening August 9th through 11th.
Oh, God.
And I forgot about this, and I don't think I really took it seriously when I heard about it, but it's actually a real thing. There is going to be one high school aged boy and girl representing all 50 states. And I think it's somewhere in Ohio. And they will be battling it out in front of Trump and all his friends. And it's just giving Hunger Games. It's weird.
I don't understand. Like, I feel like they are essentially rage baiting us. Because
Absolutely.
everything that they're doing is so closely aligned to things we've seen in the media.
Yes.
Y'all are copying. The UFC fight was Idiocracy. This game is the Hunger Games. Like, are we going to pretend like that's not happening?
Yeah.
And then also, I know we haven't seen these children yet. I bet my last $10, they're all going to be Caucasian.
Majority.
All of it.
There's going to be some tokens in there.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely. Because they gawk at shit like that. They want to see Black people do sport. Absolutely.
You're right.
Unfortunately, I'm not, getting pleasure out of that. But
Girl, we know you're not.
I'm just making sure. Shit.
You said no, I said it, but I'm not saying from my perspective. Girl, we know.
But yeah, I'm curious to I'm obviously not going to watch this, but I'm sure I'll see clips.
Yeah.
Is it like an obstacle course? Is it like Ninja Warrior? Like what's happening?
They haven't given us an exact like description of the event, but it feels like a cross between that and like Olympian Games. You know? So I think that there'll be like some shot put probably.
Yeah.
There'll probably be an obstacle course as well.
Interesting.
But there won't be like basketball. It'll be like strength and like virality, you know?
Mm-hmm. And are the girls and guys competing on one team? Are they competing as a state together?
No, I think it's girls' games. You know how they are.
Well,
okay?
Right.
They don't want
no
girls
men
and
women's sports. Okay,
It's
not
separate.
over here.
They said girls play over there, boys play over there, but we got a representation for each state on each side.
Anyway,
Wait, question.
what?
Would you let Peaches do it?
No, Mindy, why?
No, I'm thinking down the road. If they manage to make this a true like American tradition.
No.
Okay.
No,
because I've been hearing people talk about it and they're talking about it like it's an honor. Like it's like Miss America. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like Miss America, but now it's going to be about strength and not beauty.
I'm also wondering, how were these kids selected? Like, did they submit to be a part of this, or were they just chosen?
I
don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
Did they just go to the most conservative county in the state and just pick somebody? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys apply.
Oh, okay.
That's why I feel like it's gonna be very Caucasian.
Yeah, then probably so. Yeah.
You have to be 14 to 17, United States citizen in good academic standing. And it says there was a video submission where candidates had to introduce themselves, explain their desire to compete, and discuss how sports has shaped them or how they would represent their region. It's basically like a beauty pageant, but for athletes.
Lame.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was a shooting at an In-N-Out in Idaho, and it was a new store. It had only been open for a week. And
a week?
Yes.
Oh,
and
God.
Thinking about it, that is like the perfect, I feel like that's the wrong word, but
for a psychotic person, it'd be ideal.
Yes, for a mass shooting. Because In-N-Out, you're in gridlock.
Yeah, you can't
for
go anywhere.
an In-N-Out, especially it just opened. I remember when the In-N-Out opened in Tennessee, the first day the wait was like 6 or 7 hours.
They had satellite images of the parking lot jam-packed.
It was crazy.
Yes.
And when you're in grid like that, there's nowhere to go. You're blocked in. You literally cannot go anywhere but through the drive-through. So I can't imagine like how terrified those people felt because they felt trapped.
I didn't know that it was just a week because I heard that one of the victims was an employee there.
Yeah.
And that is sad as fuck. You just started that job.
Mm-hmm. It's so tragic. 3 people died, 7 people were injured. And there was a 35-year-old man named Jordan Salinas, and he was able to shoot at the gunman and disarm him.
Thank God.
So shout out to him. But it's so crazy.
And the conversation will never be about gun safety in the
No,
United States.
never.
It's just another
because they're too worried about men and women's sports.
Yeah.
That they will die on that fucking hill. But gun reform? Absolutely not.
Never.
Absolutely not.
We don't need clean water.
No.
But we do need guns.
We do need guns. 2A? Absolutely. It's really crazy. But it's just tragic, man. So continuing on with Trump, he is basically out in the open participating in insider trading.
So crazy.
This shit is so crazy.
It's
and
so
like,
wild.
How do you not do any, how is he not reprimanded for this at all? So anyway, we know that he's like low-key manipulating the markets with
high key,
yes, with how that he's been operating with the war in Iran. Closing the Strait of Hormuz. Obviously, he's not doing that, but he's able to control it by manipulating the market with, oh, we're doing a ceasefire for this long. Mm-hmm. Oh, market's going to be booming for this long. There was one Truth Social post he put out where he was like, today's a good day to trade.
Yeah.
I mean, just like out in the open. So anyway, he's offering a subscription model on Truth Social, and you will have premium access to the 10 most influential Truth Social accounts, which includes his and like his son's. Like, who the fuck else uses Truth Social?
Okay.
And basically they will give you get the first access to their tweets, essentially. And it can involve anything, but they're hinting at, you know,
it's
access to the market.
They're saying it out loud without explicitly saying it, but everybody knows exactly what the fuck they're talking about.
And when you hear the price point on it, you're like, oh, it's definitely market manipulation. Because he says that he's thinking about charging $100,000 per month. Mm-hmm. Who else could afford that?
But also, who else would it be worth, too?
Exactly.
If you were not going to make 10, 15, 20 times that in the month.
Exactly. I truly don't know how he's getting away with. I mean, I do know.
We do know how.
Yeah, he controls Congress. Yeah. But it's just wild. It's wild.
You know what's so crazy? I was thinking about how a couple of astrologers that I really respected for a while, they like the one that we used to get readings from, our readings.
Yeah.
And I remember when he was running the second time around, right when he got elected and everybody was so fucking pissed about it, she had made a post and she was like, you know, everyone's so upset, but I'm looking at the charts and it says here, he's going to be the one that changes everything for us for the better. And she was like, you know, things are going to get so much better for us because of this presidency, and y'all can hate all y'all want to, but this is leading to a time of peace and blessings and all this shit for the United States, right? And I thought that she was cuckoo bananas. But now I think she's right.
Yeah, it's going to unite us.
He's going to decimate this country. Mm-hmm. I had no idea how bad it was going to get, and it hasn't even got to the worst it's going to get.
Yeah.
I know it. He's going to push us into a full-blown mutiny. It is going to be the people rising up against the government, and there will be no government. And then we're going to have to recreate this shit from scratch because of how bad things are going to be. And she didn't even see that. The way she was interpreting it is, oh, he's going to come usher in like this great like awakening for the United States. No, he's going to ruin it so bad that we have no choice but to unite.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Oh, I hope.
Yeah.
This is just, it's not an aside, but I just want to mention it. I know, like, we talk about so many stories each week and it's hard to just keep up with everything, you know, as it goes along. But I just want to mention that Cuba is still experiencing major oil and fuel shortages and all these rolling blackouts. They're only having enough oil imported to operate at a 40% capacity. It is hot as fuck there. And at night, it's so dangerous. It's literally pitch black. I'm so worried for all the women and children there. People are starving. So, you know, just remember Cuba. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. It's just, it fucking sucks. And we did it to them. So,
oh God.
Anthropic. Not that I thought Anthropic was going to be the AI savior, because that's an oxymoron. Yeah. But I remember several episodes back, we were talking about, we talk about AI.
We were talking about Gavin Newsom collaborating with Anthropic on the government systems here.
Yes. But I told you, if it is absolutely unavoidable for you to use AI, it's better to use Anthropic, which is Claude, over OpenAI, which is ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT, OpenAI, they partnered with our government to conduct mass surveillance on us. Yeah. And Anthropic refused to do that. So I was like, okay.
We thought that was good.
Well, they are buying up millions of physical books, cutting off the spines, scanning every single page, and using it to train their AI models. It is called Project Panama. They plan on scanning and digitizing up to 2 million books over the next 6 months. And one of their executives said that they're doing this because they're teaching their LLMs, learning language models, how to write well instead of just writing in internet speak.
My thing is, why do you need to incinerate the books after?
Exactly.
You can easily scan said books. You can rebind them.
Yeah.
They are scanning books.
They're destroying them.
They're destroying books where there's only one edition. One edition. and you're destroying it after.
Yeah.
And you know exactly what's going to happen. They plan on putting all of our books on a subscription service too. Oh, you want to read the fucking Bible, bitch? You got to go ahead and get you an Anthropic subscription.
No, it's going to be the only one that's free.
Valid.
But I just feel like they just proposed like some massive book ban earlier in the year. We like Fahrenheit 451 will be a reality.
It's happening in real life, literally.
Yeah.
Y'all run that shit back. Get the book. Watch the Michael B. Jordan version. Run it back.
I know.
Refresh your memories.
I know. I need to look at the banned book list and just start buying them.
If you can find them.
If I can find them. Yeah. Child. Okay, so last week, this is the last story, and we were going to talk about Nolan Wells last week, but we recorded on a Sunday, and literally, child, after I hit stop, this story came out, and I was like, fuck.
I hate when that happens. It keeps happening.
Literally.
We need to start doing this shit live like news, bitch.
I know, honestly. But so last week when we were talking about the story, there was a viral AI version of the Ceto phone call that was going around. It's not the one that everybody's talking about right now. It was another one. Mm-hmm. And so our whole conversation was about that and like how AI and media literacy and all this shit. All this stuff. Oh my God.
Tabria, it's okay. You short-circuited. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine.
All right. So there have been major developments. I'm just going to run through a few quick things, and then I'm going to end with the latest phone call. So there are a group of friends, Wyatt, Bart, Tristan. It's not Tristan. It sounds like Tristan, but his name starts with a T.
Oh, Tristan.
Tristan.
It's spelled Trace and then Stin. Tristan.
So Wyatt, Bart, Warren,
Tristan, and you just said the first one. What was his name?
Bart.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Names to remember. Wyatt, Bart, Warren, Tristan, Katie. Mm-hmm. 4 girls and a boy, right? So there are these rumors going around. As we know, the last person, quote unquote, to be seen with Nolan Wells was Katie, the girl, around 3 or 4 p.m., right? There were these rumors going around that Bart had something going on with Katie, got jealous when he saw them canoodling. Who knows how that would have played out, right? But I'm just mentioning that. Bart has lawyered up, and he said that he's going to sue anybody for defamation of character. And it's just interesting that that is the choice you made.
Yeah.
Out of all this, out of all the things that are happening, you're getting a lawyer. Okay. Suspicious.
All of this
is suspicious. Warren, the other name I told you to remember, his dad, he went to TMZ and is offering a $50,000 reward to find out what happened to Nolan. He went to TMZ instead of Ben Crump, who has the reward money from Al Sharpton, Tyler Perry. And is it not agreed upon that he drowned? Y'all assume that he drowned. So why are you offering up $50,000 to find out what happened to him?
That doesn't make any sense, because wasn't your son there? Shouldn't he be able to tell you what happened to him?
Okay, well...
But to me, it feels like that's what a parent does when they are also being lied to.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Did you watch the interview with Officer Tatum?
No, but because I'm not going to lie, I tried. I started. I could not do it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Officer Tater.
Honestly, call him that.
Honestly, he's a coon.
Did you see his, the Jubilee?
No.
Girl.
It was older?
No,
or new? Why is he doing that?
We'll discuss later.
So Officer Tatum, I guess he got a platform of his own. I never heard of him.
It's because he panders to MAGA white people.
Exactly.
He's like their, what's the black lady? Candace Owens,
but the male
before
version.
Candace Owens.
Okay.
Because Candace Owens now, she doesn't see some of the light.
Right.
But like OG Candace Owens, he's her, but worse.
Right.
But worse.
So he interviewed Tristan and I think Wyatt. And if you watch the interview, this is just purely my opinion. People grieve differently all the time, right? Blah, blah, blah. But the way that they are acting, it's almost like ambivalent.
Yes. That's a perfect word for it.
And there was no there was no like desire to figure out what was wrong. There was no curiosity to figure out how this could have happened, what could have happened to them.
Yes.
This was allegedly y'all's brother.
Best friend.
Your bestie.
The way they talk about it, like, oh my God, we got to talk about this again.
Yeah.
That's how they bring it up.
Yeah, like they're exhausted from it. And there are a lot of conflicting statements made between that interview and when you look at the police report of the timeline of when the boat has left and when it comes back, how many boats there are in general. And last thing about this, Officer Tatum, he was interviewed by Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace is on the case.
Oh no! First of all, this case woke Nancy Grace up.
Oh yeah,
she was asleep.
Yes,
before.
and I know those people. They did not expect it to get this much attention whatsoever.
They are stressed right now.
Yes, they are.
They thought it was gonna get swept under the rug, like most cases like this do.
Yes,
it was. If it wasn't for that mom coming onto TikTok and getting people riled the fuck up, we would not know about this story. It would already be done. Them kids would be on their way to college, living their best fucking life.
Yep. And Nancy Grace is involved, and she interviewed Officer Tatum, caught him in a lie about a polygraph test that was or was not done. Still don't know.
The thing is, this is already building. We are watching one of those like thriller TV shows in real life.
Yeah.
Like all of those shows we've seen where it's like a new genre. What do they call it? It's like a thriller drama, like a drama. You know what I mean? Where it's always just one season and that's the entirety of it.
Limited series.
Yes. But this is exactly that. And we're watching it unfold in front of our faces. There are so many people involved in this. So many people who are walking around pretending while they know a young man died, a child.
Yep.
He was a boy.
Yep.
And y'all don't give a fuck.
And so the girl who was last seen with him, Katie, last seen with Nolan around 3 or 4 p.m. And there was a video that was released. It was from one of the boys that released this video. And the timestamp was 6 p.m. And Katie was on the boat with them. She said she left and she was on the boat.
Of course.
So now I'm going to play the phone call. There's a Black woman. Her name is... why did I just put her first name? Jeanette.
Her name is Jeanette.
It's Jeanette B.
Miss Jeanette.
Her last name starts with a B. But she is, I'm going to link everything, obviously. She is a professional audio engineer. And
she ate this up.
This literally would not have gotten the attention it did had it not been for her.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
This is all happening because of this woman's work on that CETO phone call.
Yes.
I'll link the phone call. It's I think it's 8 minutes and 50 seconds long. But when you listen to the phone call, I listened to the whole thing. And the beginning where everything is happening, it's like the hold music.
Yes.
But the kids didn't realize
if they record.
It starts recording during that hold music. So I'm going to play the altered phone call here that Jeanette made.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and
I'm just gonna play it there because everything after that is the regular phone call, and I'll just read really quick what was said. Can we cover it up? Yeah, I thought all about that. Oh, you killed him. He's already dead? Is he dead? Nolan. Oh my God. Nolan, wake up. And then that's when they get on the phone.
It is obvious that this was murder.
Yes.
The fact that we are still entertaining the idea that this could still be a drowning is disrespectful to the memory of Nolan. These kids killed him and they are covering it up. And I will personally not rest until not only the truth is exposed, but everyone, including their parents, is punished. Because why the fuck would y'all even assume that you could cover this shit up?
Right.
You knew that you had the ability to because you abuse your power in the positions that you are in.
Yep.
The parents, their family, their friends, all y'all. All y'all. Like,
It's crazy. Mind you, they called to get a tow. They said that they were sinking. The operator asked, like, how far is the water? Is like ankle deep, knee deep? I don't know. You don't know how far. Y'all sinking and you don't know?
literally.
And then the tow was canceled by Wyatt's grandfather.
Yeah. Because that was their excuse. They were going to keep him in the boat.
That was their alibi.
Yep. And the boat was sinking. Oh, he sunk with the boat.
Yep.
No. Did we ever get any answer to why they sent his body off for the second
we're still
autopsy
waiting
without his body parts?
Well, they said that's like it's not totally abnormal to do that, but I think the state's autopsy is complete, but it hasn't been released, obviously.
I saw this one post where someone was connecting the coroner to all of the other cases that she's worked on. And she has worked on a lot of cases of Black men, women, and children who have passed under very, very curious circumstances. And she has listed majority of those as either suicide or accidental.
And this job, it's kind of highly coveted. There's only like 2 in the whole state. Like medical examiners that do this.
Yeah.
So she just gets sent all the Black kids, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's wild how deep the racism runs.
And I bet you she is connected either through family, marriage, or close friendship to somebody in the police department.
Oh, yeah.
A judge,
Yeah.
a politician, something.
Yeah.
Or just a really rich motherfucker. God. I hate all of it.
I hope they get justice, man.
I'm manifesting it. They will get justice. I refuse. I think that this is I think that we are nearing the time of not retribution, but of the scales balancing. I think that where we're headed as a nation is very dark. It's very bleak. And fortunately for Black people, we understand what community means. And I think that as soon as you have to fully rely on community, a lot of people are going to be lost in this fucking world because they will not have anyone.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need Black folk to stop being so goddamn kind. I'm being dead ass. I'm being so serious. Do not extend any help to those who would never think to help you. And that is all.
This will come out Thursday, but I'm anxiously awaiting to see the results of the primaries tomorrow. We're recording on a Monday, so it'll be Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I'm
pretty
rooting so hard for Abdul El Sayed, and I think he's got it. I'm worried about Cori Bush. I hope she's got it in Missouri.
I will say that I hope that they do win for sure. I also hope that by the time you guys are listening to this, they have announced, like we assume they will announce, that Mitch McConnell is dead.
Girl,
they're waiting until it's too late, and in 2 days it'll be too late. And so
too late for what?
For him to be replaced, like his seat to be given away. So essentially,
that's what I don't understand, because they appoint who it is anyway. So why are you hiding it? What is the benefit of that?
I think because it's still it's up in the air who they would appoint. Like I think that they're waiting until their people win, and then the seats get changed. So then when they do appoint someone, they appoint someone they want. Because as of right now,
I
don't know, because there has to be a reason why they're waiting. And I think that it has to be that. And so people have been speculating that if they announce his death 24 to 48 hours after that deadline, you know that that's exactly what the fuck was happening. I want to know if once they do announce his death, will they release the death certificate, which I know they won't. But I really hope that people begin to demand it.
I mean, they could just forge it. I don't have any proper good news, but some good news that I just remember off the top of my head. A third of Democrats say that they either support or identify as Democratic Socialists.
That's really nice. I love that.
Yeah.
I have
thought
some
that was
good
great.
news.
What?
The crime rate in New York City has been the lowest it's been in years.
Really?
There has been a 12% decrease in violent crime in New York City. And mind you, everybody said that Mamdani was going to literally burn New York down. That as soon
Girl,
as
they
he
still saying that.
No, I know. But the fact that crime has decreased over this past year and people still can't open their mouths to be like, he's doing a good job.
No, they never will.
Sore fucking losers. Sucks for you. Sucks for you.
I feel like I have a crush on him. He's so amazing.
No, honestly. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mindy.
Wow.
What's going on in the pop world?
Well, let's get into it. First things first, congratulations to Coco Jones and Cleveland Cavaliers NBA star Donovan Mitchell. They are officially married.
Oh, congrats.
Yes, the couple tied the knot on the 1st in Greenwich, Connecticut at a very fancy, very beautiful, star-studded wedding. Our friend was actually there.
Who?
Devontae.
Oh, love that.
Yes. Another congratulations, but this one is a little heavier, to Tyler Lepley and Miracle Watts, who also tied the knot at Los Cabos, Mexico.
Girl, how did you?
Girl, because it was a typo and I read it that way, but I remember when I wrote my notes together, it was Los Cabos.
Funny.
My bad. My bad, y'all.
Ooh,
And in the same week that they tied the knot, cheating allegations against Tyler Lepley surfaced by a alleged side woman who posted several receipts of him not only meeting up with her, contacting her as they traveled, I guess, independently throughout the United States, and also him sending her money. Now, mind you, I will say I did giggle very, very aggressively at one of the screenshots because she had cut it off before like you could see the rest of it, and it was $20, and people was like, "Bitch, he's sending you $20." But he had sent her more money than that. There was another one where he sent her like $250, $300, and apparently the $20 he had gave her money cash, but has shorted it by 20, so he just sent her 20 via Apple Pay. But it was just hilarious that you out here exposing this nigga and it's a $20 Apple Pay. Anywho.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll say congratulations for that one.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't tell if Miracle was happy
she hyperventilated, literally had a panic attack at the altar. And I'm not gonna lie, it didn't give joy.
Right,
It gave,
girl, this
what am
may
I
be a
doing?
sign.
Yeah, it gave, what am I doing right now? And the thing is, I'm always going to root for a Black woman. And I pray to God that if he is not doing you right, that if these allegations are true, that if your tears and your that hyperventilating moment was fear, that you have the courage to leave. You can always leave. There's always a choice.
I doubt it. It seemed like she was really desperate to get married. No shade.
I know, but I still don't want anybody to be in a relationship that they feel stuck in that you're not actually happy in. You know what I mean? And people have been saying, how you get them is how you move on.
Yeah.
And bringing up his ex, which I don't want to talk on because I know that lady just wants peace.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be brought up in this conversation no more. Leave her out of it. Congratulations. This is actually kind of funny. Chloe Bailey has had enough. Chloe Bailey this week, she posted a video on her TikTok and it was a very innocent, very cute video. It's her, she's in the ocean. She is clearly on vacation. She's doing some TikTok thing and she's smiling really hard and making funny faces or whatever. And the way people in her comments were just going in on her. And they always do this. People bully her in her comments constantly.
For what?
They just say things like, I don't get it. I don't know what it is about her, but she's just so cringe. Girl, you try so hard. I don't know what it, they're always making fun of her. It's so annoying. And this week she decided to clap back. And I want to read you a couple of the clapbacks because I think that they are hilarious. Now, somebody commented and said, "Is that you?" with like a meme of somebody like covering their mouth like a kind of face, and she took a screenshot from this girl's own page, posted it and said, "Yes, exclamation mark, but let's invest in some sacred for their hairline." Okay. Somebody else said, "I was trying to figure out who this was until I saw the name with like the jarred like emoji face. Like, oh shit, because she doesn't have any makeup on. She's in the ocean." Okay. And she says, "With or without seeing your name or face, no one would know who the hell you are."
Okay, Chloe.
So somebody said, "I don't know. Some ain't right, sister." And she said, "Let's try to figure it out together, and then we'll try to figure out why your bored ass is wasting time on my page, under my post, sister." She literally was going in on people. I'm talking about taking their pictures and then reading them down for a filter.
She's over it.
Somebody said, "Wait, this ain't a filter?" She said, "Nope, but you should put one on next time. It'll help a lot." Y'all go on her page and literally just scroll through because she had so much time.
Chloe's a cute girl. What do they even mean?
The thing is, I think that it was way overdue. The way people bully her is insane. There's like a vitriol for her that I don't understand. You know how some people just like get picked on? Mm-hmm. She just gets picked on. It's like Samira, where there's plenty of people who are body positive, but people just love picking on her. Like Chloe is just herself and she's a goofy goober.
But Chloe doesn't even do anything to stir the pot.
No,
she
just does like
existing.
Yes, but people want her to be this like mysterious baddie. And she is just a funny girl. Yeah. And people are just so rude to her, so mean to her.
That's crazy.
I know, I hate it, but I'm so happy that she decided to clap back. Shout out to her. Next. Tabria didn't know about this, and I told her about this earlier. There's a SpaceX rocket that will crash into the moon this week. It will be crashing into the moon on August 5th. So 2026.
Yesterday when you're hearing this.
Yesterday. Mm-hmm. So if you heard a big boom in the distance.
Oh my God.
Okay. So the crazy thing is it's going to happen this week and it's accidental because they launched it off course. And of course it's aimed straight at the moon. And scientists are unsure what will happen afterwards. They have no idea how this is going to affect the moon aside from creating a massive crater. They sent the upper stage of a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket on a direct collision course to crash into the moon on accident. It's traveling roughly 5,400 miles per hour.
Oh my gosh.
The unintended impact will carve out a new lunar crater and God knows what else. It may affect the tides of the ocean because as we all know, the moon dictates the tides of the ocean. And we don't know how that's going to affect not only our tides, but this massive El Nino that is currently a brewing.
There's too much shit going on. Like, I can't even worry. When Mindy told me, I was like, literally, I can't worry about this.
There's so much shit going on that it's just another thing because it's like, yeah, that fucking is crazy. That could be devastating for this planet. But you know what else is? Data centers. And now they want to put those in the goddamn space.
Yeah.
Okay. The climate change is insane now. Traffic lights
Mother Nature is doing her big one right now.
Traffic lights are melting in France. Over 1,000 people died in the past month. In the UK from just heat exhaustion.
It's hot as fuck everywhere.
It's literally touching 90 degrees every single day this week and last week.
I need to look into India's heat index because that's where it gets like the hottest in the world.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad right now.
Because it's already hit like 130 there.
Yes, it's good. It's rising.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Prayers out to those people as well. Okay. Sidney Starr, for those of you who do not remember this person, Sidney Starr is a reality TV personality and a transgender model. She first came on the scene because she was the person who outed Chingy for having a relationship with her back in the early 2000s.
I vaguely remember
it was a huge thing, and it essentially was the reason why Chingy's career was derailed.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. So she was charged with sexual battery of a child under 16, sodomy and molestation in Hapville, Georgia. She was arrested this past Sunday, and she's facing multiple severe felony charges for sexual assault of a minor. She was arrested at a hotel room where it hasn't been confirmed, but they're saying that said minor was in the room with her when she was arrested.
Oh my God.
Yes. And honestly, put her under the jail.
Please.
Under the jail. Absolutely the fuck not. It's crazy because last I heard, she was dating Eddie Winslow. So, hey.
I
know. Terrible news. Terrible. Ariana Grande has been under scrutiny this past week after the release of her Petals video.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie,
Bro.
It was extreme, and shame on everyone on her team for allowing that video to be released. There was a scene in the video where she was wearing a literal chest plate, like the ones that drag queens wear. And in my mind, it's like, if you thought to put this chest plate on her, you knew how crazy this looked. And y'all allowed her to then be in the other scenes with her chest fully exposed. The outfit choices, the wardrobe.
It's intentional.
It's intentional. It is.
Like,
it's intentional.
I feel like she wants to show it off.
Did you see how they zoomed in on one of the cards? Because the premise of the video is that she's basically trying out, like she's auditioning for something, and there was audition cards where like people who are typically casting, they'll write notes.
Yeah.
And so they zoomed in on one of them, and it was like, I think it said like, no personality, has talent, could lose a few pounds. Yeah.
It's intentional.
It's intentional.
Yeah.
So after that,
so
people were, honestly, I think that people weren't upset enough. But a lot of people spoke out. Jamila Jamil, she is always like in the mix of some drama, whatever. But she spoke out, and she said, "This poor woman is possibly dying right in front of us. This outfit is designed to accentuate the thinness of her discourse. Her team are thoroughly irresponsible for not guiding her away from this deeply damaging image for her young fans to see so glamorized." And honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes to everything she said. Following this, she has announced, Ariana Grande has announced that she is taking a step back from the public eye. This tour has had a beautiful experience. This tour has been a beautiful experience for her. She loves her fans and has loved every minute of this tour so much. She looks forward to finishing the tour and ending it on a high note, both healthily and happily, and then taking a much-deserved break from public-facing work and appearances, which has led to endless scrutiny, ongoing public scrutiny. A source close to Grande tells people she's performed a very physical show and there's a lot of athleticism involved. She performs healthily and successfully at a very high level night after night. No, she does not. I've seen the clips.
Yeah.
Her energy levels are extremely low. When you compare this tour to tours of the past, she was dancing down. Mm-hmm. Now, she is literally doing a cute little two-step. Mm-hmm. And that is it.
I just hate that they're gaslighting us as if we don't have eyes.
Yes.
And I know that everyone is comparing this to Chadwick Boseman, but it's not the same. Chadwick Boseman was not trying to be seen.
No.
And was not flaunting his sickness to everybody.
No.
And that is literally what she's doing. She's intentionally doing that. And it's just such a horrible representation to girls and young women out there. Like people, I was in Solidcore the other day and there were these two girls behind me and had to be like a size 6 max. And they were talking about getting on peptides because they wanted to get skinny. Like, and I want to be skinny. And I get it. Like people use it in jest and stuff, but
no,
you're
people are actually doing
6.
it. No, people are actually doing it. A lot of your favorite celebrities who've lost weight recently, they're all on peptides. And when they started, they were not overweight.
No.
They weren't. They were like a size 6.
Like you don't need that.
You don't need to be a size 2. It's okay. And honestly, I think that her team is extremely irresponsible.
Yeah.
Like, it is getting to the point where y'all need to be arrested. Because God forbid this woman dies. God forbid.
Yeah.
Her blood is on your hands. Like, what are we talking about? I saw a video. I think I'm going to send it to you. But it was a nutritionist who works with people with eating disorders. And she analyzed her body and broke down the exact phase she's in her anorexia. And she was like, it is getting to the point. She said that she didn't want to speak out about it before because she doesn't like commenting on people's bodies because she understands that kind of discourse exacerbates these conditions.
Right.
But she was like, it's at a point now where she needs to speak about it in an educational way because she said that Ariana's at the point where eating is not going to help it. She can't just eat more food and gain weight. She is going to need intensive therapy. She's going to need to be in an outpatient program in order to get healthy again.
I hope that is what this break is about.
I do too.
I hope that she's getting help, she's seeking help, and it's not just, I'm just going to be offline.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right. Let's talk about influencers again.
Yes.
It's so fun.
This is like a continuation of the pop culture updates because what really initiated this conversation, it was a few things that went viral on
I feel like so many
internet.
things happened.
Yes, this is a very active week.
Yeah.
First thing, Nara Smith was on the Call Her Daddy podcast, and on said podcast, she denounced ever being a trad wife influencer.
Yeah.
She also said that she didn't know what trad wife was, and she had to Google it. And to prove it, she pulled out her phone and Googled it and read the definition, which somehow, some way described exactly what she is. But then she said, this isn't me at all.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious how her only like reckoning for explaining why she isn't a trad wife influencer is the fact that she does it wearing David Yurman and Bon Mont. And aside from that, she just likes to cook.
Yeah, it was giving like, I'm not a trad wife, I'm rich.
Yes, literally. And the thing is, I don't think anybody said she was a trad wife. I think that that's where she was missing, the connection was missing. I keep forgetting also that she's a child.
She's 24.
She's a child.
I
Her
was
frontal lobe is
shocked
not
when I
developed.
looked at that.
Yes.
24.
They're Mormon.
Yeah.
They got married
have
when she
4
was like
kids.
20. Yeah.
No, I think
Or
18.
Yeah, they were young. They were young. So not only did she say that, but she also said the whole thing about like, oh, but she enjoys doing it. Now, I think the true discourse that's happening here that she's missing is people are not saying that you are a literal trad wife because, baby, if you were one, you wouldn't have an iPhone pointed at your
we
face.
know you're not.
You would not be standing in front of a ring light. You would not be wearing Balenciaga.
Schiaparelli.
Okay, Schiaparelli. You wouldn't be doing any of that. You are you're performing.
Yeah, it's performative.
Like a trad wife. You are selling this dream. I saw somebody, and I love the internet for this one purpose because people will always keep the receipts. Somebody created an entire montage of her wearing
I saw
smocks.
that. Yes.
Smocks.
Cottage down.
Okay? Looking like she is in the Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
But you don't make trad wife content? Your husband walks around with a toothpick in his hand or in his mouth and his hair greased back like it's the 1950s. Let's be fucking for real.
And it's the fact that she's so young. They have all these kids.
So many.
And I just think that is such a harmful ideal to perpetuate, just young motherhood.
Yes.
I really do not like that. And there's a whole subset online about these young moms who just rave about
how great it is
that they're gonna just get over motherhood so soon because they got it out of the way. They had them when they were young and they'll be able to just live life when they're 38 or however old. But no.
Also, it's hard as fuck. And I could not imagine raising a child before my frontal lobe was developed.
Girl.
I cannot imagine.
No, there's no way.
Also, what quiet as it's kept. A majority of these women who are actually living the real trad wife life, the ones who are actually 19 years old with 2 kids and no job, when you hit that 38 and your kids are 18 and they are in high school, what do you think your husband's doing? He's finding another 18-year-old. I saw this woman, she made a TikTok. She was like, where are all the real trad wives? Like, where are they at? Like, where are the ones that were making content 5 years ago, 10 years ago when it like was bubbling? Where are they now? Because they're not making content anymore. And somebody else stitched it and they were like, we're homeless.
Literally, I saw the woman living in her car.
Yeah, she was like, we're homeless.
Yes.
Because we never had jobs.
Yes.
And our husbands, when they got tired of us and the fact that we aged, now they have their young bitch in the house and I have nothing.
Mm-hmm. And that is the harmful rhetoric that this is all about, because you're at home, you're taking care of the kids, you're not doing anything for yourself.
Yeah.
Ballerina Farm is a great example. She married a billionaire, granted, right? So she's allegedly, she's fine.
Performing all of that.
But she gave up her dream of being a literal ballerina.
Yeah.
She went to Juilliard.
Yeah.
For dance. And I just went at her page because I'm looking at everybody's page now just to see like what is everybody up to. And the switch up is so funny.
Yes, because now she's not
girl, she dancing now.
Yeah,
She's wearing sweatpants, t-shirts.
It's because the thing is, all of them did it for the same reason.
Yeah.
Fame and money.
Yes.
And they got what they wanted and now it's done. Mm-hmm. Do you think Nara Smith is still out here making blueberry Pop-Tarts from scratch for her kids? No.
She is still doing some stuff, but everything is so coded, and I hate when people act like we're just a dumbass audience and we don't realize what you're doing. That was the first time I've ever seen her wear jeans on that interview.
Yeah.
She was in jeans and like a sweater. She had like this sort of authority about her.
Yeah, she was like, I'm a working woman.
Yeah.
She was like, do trad wives travel and do campaign photo shoots?
Yes.
Girl,
I'm like,
relax.
I'm not used to the volume.
Okay, relax. But also, I remember the first time she popped out at a fashion event, a high fashion event, they had her in a smock. They still had you in a smock because that's what you're known for. Smocks.
Yeah, don't play in our face.
You look like you've been churning butter since you were born.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be fucking for real. And the fact that we all already know your whole family is MAGA down.
Yeah.
Y'all are MAGA down.
Yeah.
You're perpetuating their fucking like talking points. This is what you want.
Mm-hmm. It's not a coincidence that with the rise of conservatism, Nara Smith was at her peak during the presidential election.
Yes.
So that it definitely coincides. And now the pendulum is kind of swinging, not necessarily swinging away from conservatism, but swinging away from MAGA.
Yes.
And MAGA conservatism
now it's
is different. Yes, exactly. And she has her cookbook coming out. That's why she was on there, to promote her cookbook. Mm-hmm. That movie Yesteryear is in production right now.
Yes.
About...
Oh, I can't wait for that shit.
Yeah. And so I feel like a lot of them are kind of shaking in their boots with this movie coming out.
Yesteryear, we spoke about it in an older episode, but it's Anne Hathaway, and she essentially is playing a trad wife influencer who wakes up one day and she's actually living in the 1900s, and she has to do the real work of a trad wife, and how the reality is so jarring, and it's the opposite of what she wanted.
Mm-hmm. And even when I was looking at her content just to get an idea of what she's doing now. Granted, this is all just me looking now. I've never followed her, so I don't know play by play. But she's like still in her nice outfits, but out in the garden, like doing like more labor intensive. And it's not super labor intensive. She's just picking her vegetables and shit. But I'm just like, okay, you're out of the kitchen.
No, you know what they're doing? They're setting her up to be the Martha Stewart of Gen Z.
I can see that.
I think they're setting her up to have her own line of dishware.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's the direction that they're going in, because they realize, okay, it's starting to get controversial. Mm-hmm. And how can we not make it controversial? Give her a line of dishes to sell at Target.
Yeah. And I just want y'all to understand, like, she was absolutely perpetuating this because there are so many other food creators where all they do is cook. Yeah. I think Teenie is a great example. You know, Teenie, the white girl? Yes. All she do is cook for her
mac
man.
And cheese took over the world. People were making Teenie's mac and cheese in the UK.
Mm-hmm. But nothing about her content ever gave trad wife. Yeah. And you know why? Because Teenie, she actually gives back. She speaks up about issues from time to time, every now and again. And it comes across as authentic. Yeah. And when you don't stand for anything And I'm not saying like you have to be an advocate or an activist 24/7, but it's just, there was always just something so empty to me about Nara Smith.
I think the difference is tradwife influencers, they are the most tidied version of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
They are extremely restricted in how they express themselves. And I think even Nara whispering was a really good example of that. Tradwives are Stepford wives, where the whole thing about Nara is she was stunning. She was wearing designer. She was cooking these intricate ass meals from scratch and never got a fucking splash of juice on her. Perfectly primmed, hair in the sharpest bob ever,
exactly.
in its place, makeup set. This is what these men are getting hard for, where it's like, oh, anything I want, my wife will make.
Yeah.
And she'll still look fuckable afterwards. She is popping these babies out and she's still a size 2.
Yeah.
That is what she's perpetuating. This idea of an unrealistic wife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Teenie is realistic. Teenie in sweats making this shit.
Yeah.
I've seen hella videos where she'll like drop something, or she'll call her man in to taste something. He'll be like, ooh. And she'll be like, ooh, let me fix that. You know what I mean? It's very real.
Yeah. Nara Smith just came out as just perfection.
Yes.
Too curated.
Yes. And that's what these men want. They want subservient, quiet, beautiful wives. And that's not real. So sorry.
It's not.
It's not.
So let's lean into the next conversation. There's a creator named Levi, and I'm sure you've seen her. I don't know, maybe not.
They definitely have.
It's her. She's a redhead, and her man, they used to just.
He makes her meals. So essentially they have like a sub-dom relationship.
Right.
And initially when she came on the internet, she started off kind of in like the sex worker lane, where it was very like kink fetish related. And her man would then start cooking her meals, and like she'd be demanding, and like she'd be really quiet, and he'd place the food down and just wait for her approval, and then she'd approve and he gets so excited. It was kink.
Yeah.
But then people started viewing it as more so endearing, and they kind of lean into, oh my God, he loves her so much, he's catering to her, and the content got a bit more like
a couple's page.
Yes,
almost.
more of a couple's page, as opposed to being kink related.
Yeah. And they were cute. I like seeing them. It was always him doting on her, and I was like, okay, love that. She just got on the internet like last week and basically said that when people hate influencers, that is just a way for them to hate women. And it was a very lengthy video, but that is the succinct version of what she said. Are you pulling it up to play it?
No.
Oh, okay. And obviously everyone is in a tizzy about it. And something I noticed, I was very surprised at the number of my mutuals that reposted that video.
No, I was shocked by how many people were quietly agreeing. She turned the comments off.
Oh, yeah. I was like, girl, you gonna say it. But yeah, and it was all kinds of people, Black, brown, white, Asian, all kinds of people reposting that video. And people who like speak up on shit sometimes, I'm like, what am I missing? Because this was such a crazy take to me.
You know what it is too? It's because people view influencing as a feminine career path.
It is female dominated.
Yes, because it is female dominated. And I think that when it comes to people invalidating the role and the job itself, a lot of people can make that connection to it being invalidated because it is female dominated or women dominated. I don't think that that's like a clear that fuck no, but I also don't believe that what's happening right now has to do with people hating women.
Yeah, I agree. I think there definitely is bias in the influencing industry, like how female influencers or creators, they're called influencers. Male influencers are called content creators. So I yes, there is definitely a bias, but I absolutely do not equate it with an excuse to hate women. This really came off as like peak white feminism to me.
Okay. I was waiting to get on that.
Yeah.
Because genuinely the way y'all are taking it as a personal like offense that people are no longer, people are becoming disillusioned by influencing and content creators and like that entire culture.
Yeah.
I personally am over it too.
Yeah.
And I am one. I'm over it.
Same.
I wouldn't even call myself an influencer. I call myself a content creator before that. But I'm over it.
Yeah.
I think that it is in poor taste when we have so many devastating things happening in the world. I don't give a fuck about what your favorite cookie is. I don't give a fuck about the fact that Dior sent you a new perfume and you want to test the lines, test all 3 of them and see which one you like best. I don't give a fuck because people are out here genuinely living in their cars with full-time jobs.
Yeah.
People are suffering. People are dying. Nobody can. People are dying.
Right.
Okay? And what I was looking up was there was another conversation. I don't know if you heard about this restaurant, Wishbone Kitchen.
Was this the one in Nantucket?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a restaurant called Wishbone Kitchen. It's in Nantucket, like Tabria said, and they recently put up a sign that says "No influencers." And the way the girls had their panties
The
in a
girls
bunch,
felt oppressed.
oppressed.
child.
No, I saw a video, and when I tell you, I have never blocked somebody so goddamn fast. And this bitch literally said these. Oh my god, I can't even say it. She had images of no Hispanics, no Irish, no Italians, no niggers, and then put the other picture of no influencers.
She
next
did
to
not.
It. Yes, and said that this is where we're headed. This is discrimination in the same realm. I want you to be so fucking for real. So fucking, there's nothing discriminatory about people not wanting to be caught in the background of your fucking mukbang video.
Yeah.
There's nothing discriminatory about a business not wanting to be shit on because they don't want to cater to you and your content, and now you want to give them a bad review online. Nobody, like, I think that a business is well within their rights to say, so sorry, we don't want any active filming happening
Absolutely.
here. They're not saying you can't come in here and eat
Right,
influencer.
but just don't
They're
film
saying
it.
no filming while you're
Yeah.
here. But they're equating it to, oh, so you just don't want us in your space. It has nothing to do with you as a person. They're saying you can't be clocked in creating content while you sit here. You come here to eat. And that's it. Oh, God. My hair?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, just do that. I don't think they could have seen it. But
They probably did. A bunch of
fine.
videos have shown me with my hair just up. Yeah. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. I just leave it.
That is absolutely crazy. Being an influencer is very much a privilege.
Yes.
And it is all marketing, it is all ads, but it is definitely a luxury career. And y'all are literally weaponizing feminism to, like, as a defense for capitalism.
Yes.
To feed into that.
Yes.
And it really just blows my mind because, like Levi and like the Nantucket girl, y'all literally never speak up about anything else. I used to see Levi's content all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Never, ever, ever saw anything where she was speaking up about somebody other than herself.
But this is a prime example of white tears.
Exactly.
Nothing bothers you until it affects you.
Right.
And unfortunately, you're so privileged that the things that do affect you are surface as fuck.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a
Who cares?
fuck?
Like, girl, what are we talking about? Like, the fact that this is even a conversation,
Yeah.
the fact that people are even reposting it and really taking it seriously, like, oh, well, you guys, I put so much work and so much effort into the content I create. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Yeah.
People built their homes brick by brick to see it blown up to bits in Palestine. Are you not going to talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
People in this country built this country brick by brick and are still getting shit on.
Yeah.
Are you going to talk about that?
all these people getting locked up in detention centers, all these girls literally being sexually assaulted,
giving
by
birth
these ICE
in
agents.
detention centers,
Like
children.
What are we
Children.
doing?
You want to talk about anti-feminism?
Right.
How about the women who are literally being abused every fucking day and committed no crime? A lot of women in these detention centers have literally been cleared and they still won't release them. A lot of them have voluntarily asked to be deported and they still have not released them. Are you speaking about that? Oh my God.
And this is coming from people who literally probably charge 6 figures for a brand deal.
Yes. Yes.
You get paid, I'll even go on the low end. I'll say 50 grand.
Yeah.
You get paid 50 grand to post a video.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, it's hard work. No, it's not. Y'all don't even don't even make quality content.
Yeah.
Like if you're one of those creators that make their shit cinematic, edits, all this. No, it's you propping your camera up and you and your man eating food.
Yeah.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I really need y'all to be so for real.
Oh my God, it's so annoying.
Yeah. You're literally the new Avon lady. Like, you're not curing cancer. You're just selling
You're a marketing
products.
funnel.
Yeah.
You're a marketing funnel. And this is why there is a difference in my mind between influencers and content creators. There's a huge difference. Content creators, you're providing us with entertainment.
Or information or education.
Entertainment, information, education, all those things where it is either you're putting literal work in to create this content or your personality, your abilities are what is platforming you. Influencers, y'all are just attractive. Personalities don't even be there for real. Y'all just attractive. You popped off at the right time and you had money to begin with that then exacerbated your trajectory. Because a lot of you motherfuckers popped off because you were doing luxury hauls.
Yeah.
Because you had the money to go buy one of every shade of this palette to try it on. Because you had the wherewithal or the funds to travel to go to this festival, to travel to stay at this goddamn hotel, whatever the case may be. What do you do for real? What do you provide us for real? Nothing.
And you know what? Even after all that criticism that she received from posting that video, she turned, like you said, she turned off the comments. She made a follow-up video. And she was just like, guys, I can't believe it. Like, it's so much hate. It's women hating women, guys. Like,
God.
can we just share love? Can we just all love? And when people say that, I'm like, oh, you're MAGA.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And if not MAGA, at the least, you are selfish as fuck.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit about nothing but yourself.
Yes.
That is it.
When it's all just love and positivity. I'm colorblind. I don't see right. It's that same type of
Because at the end of the day, if you really wanted to do some damage control, you should have spoke out and then platformed other female creators who are literally marginalized, who do not have platforms as big as you, and put them the fuck on. If you want to be such a feminist, stand up for your fellow woman. How about that? How about that? But no, you would never do that.
No.
You would never do that.
No. Out of the thousands and thousands of videos that you have created over your content creation career, and everything is self-serving.
Everything. Last but certainly not least,
OpenAI had a brand trip, their first brand trip. I don't know where the fuck they went, somewhere on the East Coast. And majority of the creators that they brought on were women. I think they had one guy on there, but everybody's on their head.
Absolutely.
Because why would you accept a brand trip from OpenAI, a company that is actively enacting mass surveillance against the entire country?
Yes.
A company that truly does not give a fuck about the environmental impacts of data centers. Yes. I also, when we have our data center conversation, there's like this whole thing about being performative about AI. Yeah. And like, we're going to hit on that. I'm putting a pin in that. Anyway, it was really disappointing to see. And I hope they know, mind you, they did not get paid.
You're a fucking
Mind you,
you're lying,
girl. So
you're lying.
Yes, there was one of the girls that was on there. They were commenting in her comments, and they were like, "We hope that this was life-changing money for you." And she was like, "Oh, actually, it was unpaid." Oh, so you sold your soul for free
for a stay at a mid hotel,
right?
Get the fuck out of here,
right?
Get the fuck out of. You know what's so funny? This is one of those brand trips where when the email comes in, it sounds fake.
Yeah,
and you're like, I'm not doing that. And this is why every single quote unquote influencer that was on that trip, it was unheard of. Never heard of you before. Don't know who you are. Don't know who you are. There isn't a check. There isn't an amount of money that I would accept to do that.
It would literally ruin your brand.
Done.
You would be remembered for that forever.
Done.
Forever.
Done.
I was so hurt to see somebody that I actually followed on there.
I can't believe that. Who is this person?
So, and she's trying to be low key about it because she deleted her video on it. But her name's Morgan. She founded Blavity and Afrotech.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yes.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yep. And
no, because when you said Morgan, I didn't realize it was the same person. Shut the fuck up. For a free treat. You didn't even get, oh my God.
And I had to unfollow her a while ago because she pushes AI pretty heavy. And she even made a whole video about like, okay, guys, so I know AI is damaging to the environment. I know Black and brown communities are being affected, but it's here to stay. So I want to have an honest conversation about it. And I think it's important that, especially as Black people, we are in these rooms so we know how to use this tech and we're not taken advantage of from it.
So you want to exacerbate the premature death and suffering of Black and brown communities in order for a select few of you to be in these rooms with these fucking crackers.
Yeah.
Every week.
I need the women influencers, content creators, whatever the fuck you want to be called. I need you to realize you are being used to push propaganda.
Yeah.
It is not a coincidence that they got Kylie Jenner for these fucking Meta glasses.
Oh,
it is not a coincidence that they are using so many women in these fucking Polymarket and Kalshi ads.
Did you see that Gentle Monster is collaborating with Google for their own? Yes. And they have two top models in the ad. Yes. I can't believe you didn't see. I was going to include it, but I was like, I don't know if people know who Gentle Monster is.
I love that brand.
Same. That's my glasses are Gentle Monster. Gentle Monster AI glasses. Here we go. Like, I fucking hate this shit so goddamn much.
I know.
Bitch, I hate it so much. Okay. They don't have the rest of it, but there's literally like a whole, like, look. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. It's literally a lineup of top models.
What's her, is that Anouk?
Yeah, one of them was Anouk.
And then what's the trans girl's name? Alex?
Kansani, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think that's her though.
Oh.
Then I don't remember her name. But literally, it's just a line of top models. And you know why you're doing it. You know why you're doing that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They can't get enough men to get on board, so they have to market to the women because we spend more money.
But also, they need to get women on board to excuse the bad behavior of the men that use it, because the ones who do buy are using it for insidious things.
Yeah.
They are literally spying on women. They're recording women when they can't see them. This is like, remember when and I remember, because I was in like, I was definitely in school. I was young. When they started putting cameras on cell phones, like but high def cameras, not just like flip phone ones.
Yeah.
There was like an epidemic of men in dressing rooms or men in malls filming under people's skirts. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was a whole thing. They started warning people, make sure nobody has their phone out. Make sure their phone isn't like, face up with the camera. We're in that stage again, but it's amplified by 1,000 because you really cannot tell. And this is why so many people have died buy Meta glasses because they're fucking with the camera lights. You can't tell that they're filming you and they're exploding on their faces, which good on you.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Meta glasses have killed like 10 people. And
really?
Yes. It's because they've been trying to cover the red light. But when you do that, it causes it to like short circuit and literally explode on your face.
See,
which
that's what you get.
That's what you get.
Shit.
Hey. Okay.
But yeah, I hope these women know that they're being used. And that, granted, everybody's being used in an ad, but this is truly for nefarious reasons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hate this so much. Yeah,
it was so disappointing to see everybody involved in that, especially Morgan. And I know that they're trying to make AI inevitable because they fucked up and put so much money into it already.
The thing is, our entire economy is banking on AI working.
And it's not, and I think they've put multiple trillions behind AI, but it has only profited 55 billion.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw someone talk about it and they had all the numbers listed out. And they were like, if this were any business, it would be under.
Absolutely.
It would be literally completely underwater. This entire industry is a false, like it's an illusion. And the bubble is going to burst.
Absolutely.
And so they're throwing everything that they can at it, because if we do not get on board, everyone's going bankrupt.
Yep. Economy is collapsing. Yep.
But I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it. Like, I don't think y'all understand. It's making you dumb. It's making y'all so goddamn stupid. Every single time I see people using AI to conceptualize or to do anything, like write text messages, it genuinely irritates me to my core, because y'all don't have any critical thinking skills at all. You can't formulate a text message to the guy you're fucking. You need AI to do it for you.
Your brain is literally going to atrophy because you don't use it.
I've given up on telling people to read books. I've given up on it.
Child, at least just Google something.
Okay.
Shit.
I haven't seen anybody with a Sudoku book in their hands in years.
Except me, okay?
But like,
no, but seriously,
this is where we're headed. And y'all are literally ramping it up. Y'all put gasoline on that bitch. You said, make me dumber faster. We already are actively getting teachers the fuck up out of here. Did you see that in, where was this? I want to say Nashville, but I don't want to say Nashville. I'm going to look it up and tell you the exact city that they're doing this in. But they've, a hospital has officially started doing shift bidding. That's what it's called. Bidding? For nurses. So essentially, nurses have like a set shift, right? If you want to get overtime, or if you want to pick up any additional shifts, typically they leave it amongst the nurses to kind of like swapsies and do whatever. Now, this one hospital is implementing a new like software, which somebody created this, mind you. This is late stage capitalism at its worst, where now if there is an available shift, you bid for it. So you start off, like say there's an open shift, you want it, your typical rate or salary is $30 an hour. You put in your submission for it, $30 an hour. I need money this week. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna do it for 28. Then somebody else, they might want it for 20. They might really, really want the work and they'll do it for 24. And the lowest bid wins the shift. Let me find out exactly what hospital, but it's a software. Like it's like a thing now.
Oh, that's the end of days.
It's the end. Yes. Hold on, let me find it. Shift bidding. There's like one major hospital system that just implemented it. UNC. What's UNC? That's
North Carolina?
That's what it is. Yes. UNC Health. They have officially started using the software for their nurses in all of their hospitals. So it's multiple hospitals. And now if you want to pick up an additional shift, you have to bid for it and the lowest bid wins.
That is dystopian as fuck.
It's fucking bananas. And the fucked up thing is, this system is not just built for hospitals. It was started there. You know,
they're going to use that everywhere.
These greedy ass corporations are going to be using it for everything from fast food to retail to every fucking industry. And imagine now you got to take $10 an hour if you want to make any extra money instead of getting your typical 18. And when people start starving, which you know they will, it's going to get down very fucking low.
Yeah.
It ain't no cap. You think there's a cap?
Oh my God.
Yeah. And so the only thing that I can hope, and this is what I keep harping on community. This is the point where in this nursing system for the UNC Health, every nurse needs to come together and say, don't you fucking
y'all
dare.
need to strike.
Don't use it.
Yeah, or not use it at all.
Don't use it. Let them have empty shifts until they decide they don't want to use the software anymore.
Absolutely.
Please. But unfortunately, I know how it goes. When you are really down bad and you need the bread, you're going to do it anyway. And for the first for the first few that cross that picket line, they're going to be getting their regular rate. And then everybody else is going to be like, well, damn, she's still making $28 an hour. She's picking up extra shifts. They're going to start jumping in until it gets lower and lower and lower. But hey, maybe it's not going to matter because there's a fucking rocket about to hit the goddamn moon.
Oh, God. I want us to band together so
Community.
bad. I really need people to understand the long game and the long-term effects that all of this is going to have on society. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's wild.
No, it's insane. I literally, when I saw it, I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I had to look it up. And I was like, oh, shit. This is really happening. Yeah.
They are going to bleed us dry if we don't stand up for anything.
We are in the final stage of capitalism. It's not even late stage anymore.
No.
It's the final stage. We're at the cash grab era of capitalism, where the people up at the top recognize that the system is crumbling and it's about to crash, and they're trying to siphon as much money as they can before shit goes kaput. And here we are at the bottom. And when I say the bottom, y'all, I'm not even joking. If you make $250,000, you are still at the bottom, baby.
Yeah.
If you're employed by someone, you are at the bottom. If you are not making your own money, if you are not the head of your own thing, you are at the bottom because you rely on someone else to make ends meet. Then what? I just told you about my job.
Yeah.
This is exactly where it's leading to, where eventually, why should I pay you that much? Take it or leave it.
I truly don't know what's going to happen. Even if we got like all these progressive people in office, even if like democratic socialists took over, these monopolies are still going to be in place.
It's going to take decades to undo. Decades to undo. But this is why I think that things will get better. I do have faith. Now, things will only get better if climate change doesn't kill us first. But if we manage to survive through climate change, I think that there is a reality where things do end up being better in the future, but everything is going to have to crash and burn first. There's going to have to be a massive depression. It's going to have to be Berlin Wall level, where the entire system fails, and then those remaining rebuild it for the better. That's it. That's literally where we're at. What else is there to do? That's why I'm like, community, guys, learn how to grow some shit. Learn how to barter.
Yeah.
Learn how to be sufficient for yourself and for your community. Befriend someone who knows how to sew. Befriend somebody who knows how to pickle things, who knows how to make things shelf stable. We have to come together. Yeah.
Well.
Listen, I gotta keep a braider on me. I gotta keep somebody. No, I'm being so serious. I need to find somebody who knows how to jerky meat. Okay. I might learn how to do that shit myself.
No, yeah, you can.
Like,
I have a dehydrator. We're good.
Okay. I need to get at least 10 pounds of salt, coarse salt. It's a lot of shit. Oh, I just saw a fucking TikTok, and literally, it seemed harmless, but I was like, this is so fucked. It was this girl, another like really big like white influencer, and she was like, this is what I mean when I say girl dinner. And it was a bowl of peas with a pat of butter, and she sprinkled, no, it was a bowl of peas. She sprinkled coarse salt on it, very aesthetic. And then a slice of bread, like I'm talking a thin slice from a baguette with a pat of butter on it and a Diet Coke. And she was glamorizing this meal. And when I saw it, all I could think was depression meal. End of days meal. All you have is one can, and you're trying to make it seem aesthetic for those who have no choice but to eat like that. What? People are like, oh, yum, I love peas. Let's be fucking for real.
Yeah, peas and bread.
A bowl of peas and bread and a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Girl.
Ooh, that really put me in a funk.
No, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, God, 2028 can't come fast enough.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm trying to enjoy the moment now, because as the days continue to go on, things just get a little bit worse. Just a little bit worse than the day before. And I am trying to enjoy the moments now, because I'm like, I keep saying this because I genuinely feel it in my soul. I know that my community is going to be what keeps me afloat. And I am extremely grateful that I have such a strong community. So grateful.
Yeah.
For all of my friends, for everybody around. So grateful. You know what I mean? And I hope that y'all are also nourishing and like creating circles of people who you know you can rely on, because we are going to get to the point where we are going to have to rely on one another. The only reason why my mom and my dad were able to make it out of Haiti during a terrible fucking time and get to the States and thrive is because of community. They didn't have a fucking place to stay. They were staying with friends of friends. You know what I mean? Like they were out here really getting out the mud. Back in the day, during any point of Black history, the only thing that kept Black people alive in this nation was community.
Yeah.
That's literally it. So continue to be there for your people. Literally, y'all, call a friend and tell a friend, hey, get some extra rice when you go to the grocery store.
No, facts.
Get some extra beans, get some seasonings, get whatever you need that is shelf stable that you will not touch.
Invest in a solar generator.
Yes. Hold on to it. Let me think of a good question for y'all. If you could bring back anybody from the past who is deceased as a Hail Mary to help save us, who would it be? It would be actually them. So they would come back and no one can deny, oh shit, it's Maya Angelou. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, who would you bring back as like a Hail Mary? Like, please, we need
really
help.
Galvanize the people?
Who?
That's a hard one.
You get one person.
Who would we respond to is the question.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. No. The fucked up thing is, it has to be somebody who is visibly recognizable, because we could bring back Jesus today and they would deport him. He would be in an ICE facility.
Jesus wouldn't be
it wouldn't work.
No. I'm trying to think. I feel like if it's really about unifying as many people as possible.
Hail Mary. This is about like, oh, we need to like clock in.
Maybe JFK or MLK.
Okay. we right here. No, I'm not even joking because those are the only two people I thought of too.
Yeah.
At first I said JFK. No, at first I said MLK, but then I was like, unfortunately, we need the white people too.
Yeah.
And I think MLK would scare the shit out of a lot of white people, but I don't think that white people would actually be like, oh no, listen to the man.
Yeah.
But JFK, absolutely.
I think JFK coming back and he'd have to tell us, this is why they tried to take me out. I was
Yes.
trying to do all this.
No, it would be this is truly me.
Yeah.
I'm here from the dead. RFK, suck my dick.
Right.
You are an embarrassment to the family.
Yeah.
Tell us all the tea.
Yeah.
Give us something that only you would know to verify, because people going to be like, hologram, AI. Really go on tour with the shit. And then let us know, y'all got the game fucked up. I'm here to finish my term.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Who else?
I'm thinking, and I don't
Anne
know.
Frank.
No, girl, she ain't gonna do that.
No, but but to speak out and be like, what are we doing? Stop. You know what I mean?
I don't know if Anne Frank would move the needle.
Okay.
If I'm being honest. Honestly, I think Michael Jackson.
No, girl, bye.
No, seriously. I seriously think
Tabria, shut the fuck up.
and this is not just me like standing him. I think if he came back, people would literally listen to anything he said.
They would bury him as a pedophile.
I don't think so.
I think they would.
No.
The thing is, you have to consider the powers at that are, currently reigning. They're not going to be happy about this. So you got to think about somebody that even they cannot bury. They would bury Michael Jackson immediately. Ain't no fucking way.
Well, I think he would have the ammo to be like, oh, actually, it's them.
No, he wouldn't.
I think he would. I think he knew a lot.
No, girl, not enough for this is a political issue. It's a worldwide issue.
I know, but I know, but a lot of people are apolitical. They don't care. So that's why I think like the entertainment aspect would reel a lot more people in than getting a political figure.
I think Michael Jackson is not the best because Michael Jackson's legacy has been sullied a lot. And at the end of the day, there are plenty of people who do not fuck with him off of that alone. And I think that the smear campaign would be successful. You know who would be able to eat it up though?
Who?
Princess Diana.
Oh, absolutely.
Princess fucking
yes,
Diana.
That's a perfect one.
Yeah. Because everybody loved her.
Yeah.
Across
she was beloved
nations.
Everywhere.
Worldwide.
You're right.
Worldwide.
Right.
And she'd be able to shut down the royal family first.
Yes.
And then she got tea on the presidents and the government here in the States.
She would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess Di. Absolutely. Come back, please.
I don't know if there would be anyone better than her.
I feel like MLK, JFK, Princess Di. Honestly, no shade at all. MLK is the lowest on the list.
I think so too. I think JFK would have more pull.
Only because we need everybody.
Yeah.
Not just Black people and people with empathy.
If it was just Black people, would your answer change?
But what is the purpose? Because what is the fix? I'm talking about this nation right now. Black people are not the main issue. So what are we trying to fix in the Black community? Or just to
galvanize Black people.
To get us out in the streets?
Yeah. Sure.
Malcolm X.
I was gonna say him too. I was gonna say him at first, but I was like, no, not for everybody.
Malcolm X is too polarizing.
Yeah, very radical.
But if it was just for Black people, I think a lot of Black people would be like, "Oh damn, we failed you before."
Right, exactly. We can't do it again.
Yeah, you was right. You was right. You got it. You got it.
Right. Yeah.
Period. That
Okay,
was a good
we
question.
got our Avengers together.
Yeah, that was a good question.
So JFK,
Princess
MLK,
Diana.
Princess Di, Malcolm X, and a fifth.
It depends. Community by community is different people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was the Hispanic community, Selena. Okay. Selena.
You think she could galvanize the troops?
Okay, yes. Absolutely.
To like, but just the Hispanic community?
Yes.
Okay.
No, because the same way with Malcolm X, just the Black community.
Okay, yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, I think every community has their person. I don't know, maybe there is another figure, but I'm talking about unifying all Spanish-speaking nations.
Yeah.
Selena's.
Because
who else would it be? You know?
Frida Kahlo?
Girl. I know. No, I was trying to think. I don't know who would be across all communities.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
know.
we got our top 4.
We do.
That's a good lineup.
It is a good lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, who would you like to put on your list?
I know.
Leave a comment below and let us know.
I'm so interested.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes. See, I sometimes
That
I
was
have
a
good
good one.
questions.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Any announcements? Anything?
rate, review, subscribe. Yeah, we have a day party on August 16th. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no announcements. So
It's been real.
it's been fun.
It's been real fun. See you guys next week. Bye.
CWatt.